Hey guys, Brian Goes Blue.
And Coco too.
Back again.
With another Vinegar Syndrome subscription haul.
Yes.
So, it's that time again.
That time of the month.
It's time for the March Vinegar Syndrome subscription haul.
Yes.
So, as you well know, we are subscribers. So, we do get the titles a little bit before everybody else. We're a little more delayed on this video, but that's okay.
That's alright.
We're still showing them pretty early. So, again, we're going to show off the titles, and then at the end of the video, stick around because we're going to talk about a couple that we watched from February's haul.
Yeah, in the month of February.
Yeah.
So basically, at the end of the video, we're going to talk about anything Vinegar Syndrome that we watched throughout the previous month. So It doesn't even have to be totally from the month before or anything like that. Just our reviews on basically Vinegar Syndrome titles, because I'm sure you guys want to know which ones are good and which ones suck.
Yeah. So before we get started, I do want to say we are at 835 subscribers right now. We're inching our way towards that 900. So if you're not already subscribed, please, if you feel so inclined, go hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment, let us know your thoughts. Are you a Vinegar Syndrome subscriber? Did you get any of these titles we're going to show?
Yeah.
Let us know. So without any further ado, let's jump into this box.
And as usual, Coco doesn't really know what's going on.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm still here for the fun.
Yeah.
All right. So this is not a movie, but it is a nice bloody slipcover.
Yes, and this is the Vinegar Syndrome Media Club. I redeemed like 1,000 points for this. The Undertaker slipcover.
That's nice.
And it's the Joe Spinell movie, the guy from Maniac. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't really know.
Oh, the Ron Jeremy guy?
Yeah, the Ron Jeremy looking guy.
Looks like Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, he does. But he's a better actor than him.
I should hope so.
But yeah, this is the out of print slipcover that's it's kind of a reprint. So these ones always have the Media Club logo on there, and then on the spine as well. Don't have too many more points left, so this will probably be my last one that we get. I don't really need too many back catalog slipcovers, but this is one that I got like a sale, like I think part of the Black Friday sale. I think I picked up the Undertaker, and it didn't come with the slip because it's long out of print. So now I got one. So
I like that bloody gloss.
Yeah, it's cool.
And the coffin, of course.
Yeah, the bloody gloss.
So what will be showing under like the coffin frame?
Oh, I should bring that out, huh?
Yeah.
I'll do that real quick.
Bring that out.
Okay.
I like this slip because it's very like soft too. Soft. Yeah, I just want to I want to know like what are we going to be seeing?
You're going to be seeing Joe Spinell. So I just got to carefully bend it because...
Yeah, you don't want to mess that up. Oh, that's cool.
It doesn't show the title all that great, but that's the only reason why I didn't really think to grab this when it first came out.
Right.
I'm not huge on like the die cut stuff. That's why I never got the one for Body Melt as well. That's one that we're missing. But I mean, I'm glad that I have it now.
It does look cool.
Because I heard it's a great movie, and I always like Joe Spinell.
Yeah.
Even though he's fucking nuts.
All right, next up, we've got, a VSU.
No, that's just a VS.
See, I get all those mixed up.
Yeah.
But we've got a Pops Knock on this one.
Pops Knock.
Oh, yeah. Go check out our buddy, Pops Movie Dungeon. If you haven't checked him out, go check him out as well.
Yep.
So, okay.
This is Mexican Gothic, the films of Carlos Enrique Taboada. I don't know how to say his last name.
Yeah, I think you had it good, the first one.
Taboada.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got some pretty cool imagery on the front with the cat and the back too. Some creepy stuff. Yeah, this is just one of those like box sets. I think it has 3 films in it.
With a booklet. That's funny.
With a pretty thick booklet. It's got some voodoo looking drawing on there. I like the smell of the brand new books.
Yes. Some crazy stuff going on in there.
Yep. This one girl looks like she's being like hung upside down.
Whoa.
I don't know. But yeah, I've been liking like the Mexican stuff that they've been putting out. So yeah, it's just like the same art as the box there, just slipcover inside here as well. And it has Rapina, Darker Than Night, and Poison for the Fairies in there.
Oh, so there's multiple.
There's 3 movies in here, yeah.
I was going to say, what year is this from, but it's 3 different things.
I wonder if this is all the movies that this director has done, you know?
Yeah.
It could be.
Is this like 70s?
So 75 through 86.
Okay,
so,
well, I was kind of right.
It's Rapina, because it's got the little squiggly over the end.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 1975 for that one. And then Darker Than Night is 1975 also.
Okay.
And then Poison for the Fairies is 86. So
I wonder what that means in English. That will be very telling of the movie.
Rapina?
Yeah. It means something in English. Robbery.
Okay.
It's a robbery now. Get on the ground. You know that song?
Yeah.
Yo money. Yo keys. Anyway.
So it's got on the reverse it's got the back of the box basically. But it's got 2 movies on one disc and 1 movie on the other disc. And then it says Bewitched Children, Revenge-Seeking Spirits, and Murderous Thieves. So, Rapina. Revered in his country, but criminally underknown outside of it. 3 of Mexican genre film master Carlos Enrique Taboada. Most influential works are collected here for the first time on Blu-ray. So, it's cool because they just put out stuff that nobody's ever really seen. You know?
Yeah.
And it could be good, could suck. Who knows?
And again, at the end, you're going to tell me, because I don't know, and they may not know, what are the titles that came with the subscription, and are any of these extra titles that you added?
Right.
Right? Is that a thing this time, too?
It's a thing every time.
It's a thing every time, because we get the movies.
There we go. There's that box set.
All the movies. All right, so next up. Okay. I'm kind of surprised you have this, but also... I mean, I don't know much about it, so... Would that be another knocker? Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Technically.
This is a VSA, so we have all the VSA ones. Is
there VSU and VSA?
VSA is going to be the ones with the numbered limited editions on the top.
And they come, they slide out. And they come in the
slide down hard box, yeah. So you get the dog tags here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool art on the front, but I do like the art on the back a little more. I like that.
Yeah. Now, I said... I was surprised because it looks like a war movie, and you usually aren't into that.
I'm not
but
too
it could be more
that.
action-y.
Yeah, it could be.
Than more.
But this is from '87, and you know I like my '80s movies.
Mm-hmm.
This is during the Vietnam War. It says, especially whenever Army Rangers are sent to rescue a small group of fellow soldiers being held as prisoners of war. Yada yada yada. Looks like booby trap ridden jungle. This looks like fun. We'll see how it goes.
What's Owen Wilson's brother's name? Luke Wilson. That looks like Luke Wilson.
Oh, this guy in the back looks like Luke Wilson?
It can't be, but it looks like him.
Yeah, I'm not going to open this up because it's just going to have... The reverse art's going to be the back of this box, and I already know that there's a poster inside of this because all the VSAs have posters in them, so... I'll open it when I get around to it.
I always like to say it's number 362 out of 5,000.
Yeah, out of 5,000. 362.
Not that that matters for anything, but...
Yeah. So that's dog tags.
I love that it's handwritten too. It's not a sticker. It's like it's not printed. Like it's like printed with pen. Mm-hmm. It's nice. Yeah. Okay, I know this one.
Yeah.
Blue Monkey.
No, not Blue Monkey. That's a different movie.
I get that mixed up, but I have seen this.
We watched them like right around the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, we watched this movie, which is Primal Rage, and this is the 4K edition.
Like that one.
This was released from Dark Force Entertainment before this, and we had that, but then I sold it whenever this release came out.
Mm-hmm.
When it was announced, I sold that one immediately. And then, so yeah, I got Primal Rage, and this kind of like, this front and back is kind of like the art of the front cover of the release that we got from Dark Force. So this is actually a 4K.
That's awesome.
That's kind of the whole art right there that's wrapped around the slipcover. So it's kind of weird that they did that on the slipcover. It's kind of like wrapped around the art.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that too much. But, yeah, there's Primal Rage. Definitely like this movie a lot. It's pretty fun. I don't know. Science department at Florida University has been working on a wonder drug for brain injuries, which has accidentally created something else, a rage virus capable of those turning those who are infected into mindless killers.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's got some inhumane animal testing. And
was this the one where like the kids, or not the kids, like the older adults like went to like a museum type place overnight? Am I thinking of something else?
You might be thinking of The Lamp.
I am thinking of The Lamp. I love The Lamp. Anyway, yeah. I love Lamp. I love Lamp. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I know I would remember if I saw it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we did watch this close to, was it Blue Monkey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, made during the peak of Italy's production intersection with the U.S. horror cinema. Primal Rage embodies a distinctly American-influenced approach to 80s monster horror while cramming in an array of highly Italian gore set pieces. So, yeah, this is really cool. It's got some good practical effects. Definitely highly recommend checking that one out.
Mm-hmm.
I was psyched whenever they announced this on 4K because the Dark Force one looked pretty good, but it didn't look that great. I would much rather have watched it in the 4K version.
Right.
That'll be our go-to from now on.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, we could rewatch it because it's 4K for next month, but it's one we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be fun to revisit it. So, is this a continuation of the one we just got?
Not at all.
Not even related at all?
The only thing in relation is the same director and that they're both batshit crazy movies.
Okay, well, I haven't seen this. That looks nuts.
Yeah, so this is going to be Freeway 2, Confessions of a Trick Baby. And it's got Natasha Lyonne and basically her...
Trick Baby?
Yeah, Trick Baby. Like, she's a prostitute here.
Oh.
I don't know that means prostitute, maybe Trick Baby, I'm not sure. But, but this is like her cellmate, this African-American woman in the movie. And they kind of just break out of jail and go on a killing spree. It's nuts. There's like some lesbian sex going on in here. There's all sorts of random killings and stuff. Natasha Lyonne's just trying to break out of jail and, trying to get back to her, like a normal lifestyle. And then her friend, who says that she's sane, just ends up killing people for no reason. And then, it's kind of one of those type of movies. They're just kind of running from the cops and stuff.
What's going on with that on the back?
On the back here, so this director of Freeway, kind of based Freeway 1 and 2 off of like fairy tale stories, kind of in a sense, loosely.
Uh-huh.
And so Freeway 1's kind of like Little Red Riding Hood, and this one's supposed to be more of a Hansel and Gretel kind of take.
You know I love Hansel and Gretel.
So, but this is nuts. I don't know. This is the cover that I remember from the video store days. But yeah, Natasha Lyonne is crazy in this movie, and I don't know, for some reason I just like her in these weird movies like this and But I'm a Cheerleader and Slums of Beverly Hills.
What was the second one you said?
But I'm a Cheerleader.
Okay. And
this one's from 1999, and I probably shouldn't have been watching this when I was 14, 15 years old, but whatever. Yeah, her name in the movie is White Girl, so yeah, that's her name.
Nice.
So.
When is this from? What year?
Bad Attitude and a Nasty Eating Disorder, 1999.
Okay.
Been sent to the slammer for 25 years. So, yeah.
Interesting.
It is a wild movie.
I don't know why I always think like the Vinegar Syndromes are older titles. Like whenever it's like more recent, not that 99 was recent. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Feels like it was, right?
Yeah.
But then I'm surprised that I'm always surprised when it's not, especially if it's in like the 2000s.
Yeah, but I don't know. This is just one. I've seen Freeway 1, but I've seen this one more.
It's called Freeway 1?
Just the first Freeway.
Oh, just Freeway.
Yeah, just Freeway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I know.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Okay. That's something.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Just the title alone.
I picked this one up because we have pretty much all the Culture Shock entertainment releases so far, and this is another like shot on video thing. It probably sucks. I might get rid of it if I watch it. I'm not sure. It's called The Flesh Merchant.
We always say that, and then we watch it and we like it enough to keep it.
We'll see with this one because I'm not real too big on SOV shot on video movies.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what Coco was laughing about. The girls running around in the back.
I was laughing at the front, like just the name alone.
The Flesh Merchant. And then, yep. So.
Are we allowed to show that?
Yeah, I mean, there's no nudity on there.
No, it's covered by hair.
Yeah, but it just looks like crazy down, like
oh wow,
real low budget. Yeah,
yeah.
That's shot on video for you. That's what I mean by shot on video when it looks like that.
Oh yeah. I know.
This is from '93. It's it just looks like a great big pile of crap. We'll see.
We'll let you know how that one goes.
I'll probably be watching that one by myself.
Probably. Like how you watched Infernal Rapist by yourself.
Hey, we didn't talk about that yet.
Are we going to?
Yes.
Oh yeah, well I can't. I can say that. Spoiler. Yeah. I didn't watch Infernal Rapist. Okay, this looks really intriguing to me. This one looks like the one that I want to watch the most so far. Just from the slipcover alone.
This is
yeah, I don't know. It looks really cool.
This is an Umbrella title. So Umbrella partner with Vinegar Syndrome now.
Okay.
This is their second title with Vinegar Syndrome.
So this is like a new partnership.
Yeah. You know, the Australian Umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
This is Nightmares. And this is probably the coolest slipcover.
Yeah, definitely.
This one. That's all spot gloss, of course. And in the back, you got some really cool spot gloss there, too.
I think I like it because I'm getting some Reagan vibes off the back.
Yeah, that's just a slipcover. This is the regular artwork for the movie. And it's just supposed to be a real sleazy slasher movie from the 80s. It's an Aussie film, Australian, so non-stop bloodshed, that's what it says.
Oh, wow. Brutal killing spree.
Haunted by the childhood memory of her mother being dragged through a shattered car window. Finds herself trapped at the center of a brutal killing spree. Yep.
Textbook 80s slash trash at its bloody best.
Yep. So,
huh.
1980 is this one, so.
Okay.
I've heard good and bad about this. Just want to check it out for myself.
Yeah.
I think Severin had a DVD release of it back in the day, but.
Oh, it's a theater. I saw the word thespian, so it's like maybe set in a theater.
Yeah, it's probably set in a theater.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Yeah. Right. Next up. Oh yeah, this one went to the top of the list immediately. You showed me this when it came in.
Yep.
And I'm really excited to watch it.
That's going to be the Fun City editions. We're in the partner labels now, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Third one in here. It's going to be Fun City's Breathless from Richard Gere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Love
me some Richard Gere.
Got the back there, he's red, and he's kissing the girl. And this is some funny artwork.
Yeah.
To me, I don't know.
He'll break rules, he'll break laws, and he'll break your heart. It's all or nothing with Richard Gere and Breathless.
Yeah.
Basically.
But the Fun City stuff.
Whoa.
Look at that.
There's some Richard Gere nipple there.
That's some Richard Gere nipple there. Fun City's always got the booklets in there. And you got Richard Gere with this.
Oh, that's fancy.
That's some fancy.
That's really fancy.
Fancy Richard Gere there.
Whoa.
And there he is shirtless again. Oh, there you go.
Whoa. This is saucy.
It is saucy. So, looking forward to seeing Breathless. What year is this one? 1983? Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't even a twinkle. Neither were you.
No. I know this came out from Shout Factory, but I thought it came out from All Films back in the day, but Shout Factory had an out-of-print Blu-ray of this, but this is re-released from Fun City Editions. With the new 2K scan, of course, so upgrade. We never got the original, so, you know.
I feel like Richard Gere, I don't want to say he's underrated because he's such a highly esteemed actor, I guess, but then the whole gerbil thing, people rumored about that. I don't know if I really even believe that, but
I don't know.
Like, that, I feel like that ruined his whole image. And I feel like it's so unnecessary. I don't know.
It is.
But I really like Richard Gere a lot, with that being said.
Me too.
Oh, yes. Does this bump to the top spot? I don't know, but this is probably one of my favorite Vinegar Syndrome
partner labels.
Slipcovers.
Yeah.
Well, not ever, actually. I can't say that, but this is really freaking cool.
It's gonna be
very nostalgic.
The Golden Era slipcover, the Golden Eye documentary from ETR Media, Enjoy the Ride Media.
Doom 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 doom.
Then you got. It's got the real cool like game cartridge underneath on the case, so it looks like that.
Oh wait, let me see it.
And then even the back is like got that too.
You see the cartridge? Pull it. You gotta go. You gotta blow the cartridge out. Looking at me like you don't know what I'm talking about.
You don't have to do it too much on an N64 game.
I still did. I still did it. Yeah.
On your N64s?
Well, yeah. It was like it would get dusty.
It does.
If you left it out.
Yeah.
So you'd have to blow it out.
Yeah.
Looking at me like I'm nuts.
You're not.
It was a cool effect.
So yeah. Could be good, could be awful. Who knows? What's another documentary? They've enjoyed the Ride Media has been putting out a lot of documentaries this year.
I think we talked about this when this came in. What was your favorite GoldenEye scene to play in? I always really liked the snow one.
I think a lot
and
of
like
did.
The warehouse, like
I don't remember all
attached to the snow. And then when I finally saw The Thing, that made me think of GoldenEye.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah.
And for most people, it probably would have been the other way around. Like, oh, this is like The Thing, but I hadn't seen it yet.
That was like the staple game for N64. That and some whatever the racing game is, the Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's golden.
Whatever the racing game is.
Golden era.
You must be a little tired.
No, I just wasn't a big Mario Kart guy.
What?
It was. I mean, what?
I was a huge Mario Kart guy.
Everybody was.
I thought you loved it more than that. That makes me sad.
Sorry.
All right. After this, that's it. This is the last title. And this is another Fun City edition partner label. I just said that. I didn't need to say partner label. But this one we almost didn't get because they delivered it to our neighbor's door.
They did. So this one is Fun City Editions, but I think it's their first one that's outside of the Vinegar Syndrome site. So I don't know if they're part of the Vinegar Syndrome partner labels anymore after this one came out.
Which stinks.
Yeah, but they're still going to be putting the movies out and with the same slipcovers and everything, so I'm still going to keep grabbing them. But this is Party Girl with Parker Posey from 1995, I think.
Looks really fun.
Yeah, it should be fun.
You haven't seen this one before?
I think I saw it way back in the day, but smart, sexy, and playfully hip. I liked her in the 90s. She was good.
Mm-hmm.
And this has Guillermo Diaz, who's the guy who says, fuck you, you're cool. Hey, fuck you, I'm not from Half Baked.
Nice.
And Liev Schreiber's also in this from, so they're both in here from Scream 3. Before Scream 3 came out.
That's cool.
Yeah. Don't know too much about this, but it's a new 4K restoration, so yeah. Looks like there's some newly filmed video interview with Parker Posey on here.
Oh wait, I was reading. It said charming and energetic throwback to 30s and 40s comedies set amidst the thriving and vibrant club culture of 90s Lower Manhattan. So that's really cool. Well, we could tell that actually from the art, I guess.
Yeah, and then they got the almost looks like Hamburger Mary's Party Girl.
Yeah.
And then looks like a comic book inside there.
Mm-hmm.
Looking thing.
There
he is.
Nice.
There's Scarface and Liev Schreiber right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun 90s watch.
Hopefully. It should be. I've heard good things about it, so.
Yeah, so without showing our address this time, that's everything in the box. You want to go ahead and enlighten us on what was actually in the subscriber haul and what you chose separately?
Okay.
Because I'm always interested to know.
Well, of course, Undertaker was chosen separately.
Right.
But yeah, but there's only a few.
Okay. Yeah, I'm always so surprised there's like 3 or 4, maybe.
That's it.
This is it?
Yep.
Okay, so for the actual subscriber haul, we've got Freeway 2, Primal Rage, and Carlos Enrique Taboada.
Mexican Gothic.
Mexican Gothic, the films of. I knew you were going to get me for not reading that first part. So these 3 came in the March box.
Yeah, and then we got the...
So then these were the extra.
We got the slip for Undertaker. We got the dog tags, VSA. Got the Party Girl, Fun City, which wasn't on the Vinegar Syndrome site, but it's still a Fun City edition, so.
Mm-hmm.
Got the Golden Era. We got Richard Gere, Breathless. We got Nightmares from Umbrella Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Flesh Merchant from Culture Shock releasing.
Yeah, definitely some good ones, some gems in here that I'm looking forward to watching. So, I know we do this. We've done this every time so far. What is your? Did we do top 2 before or top 3? Whatever. Which one do you want to watch the most?
The most out of all these, I really want to check out. Well, Party Girl, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Breathless, because I don't know. Fun City editions do great stuff.
Yeah.
And Nightmares I really want to check out, and these Mexican Gothic ones.
Okay.
And I want you to see Freeway 2.
Yeah, I was thinking definitely Freeway 2, Breathless, and Party Girl are probably my top 3.
Mm-hmm.
But Nightmares looked interesting too, with like the whole theater set and everything. So yeah, overall, I think a really great month for March. So we'll have fun checking those out. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the titles that we watched from February's subscription haul.
Yeah.
We watched 2 together, and Brian watched 1 on his own, I did spoil already, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'll talk about the one I watched on my own first. This is from January. This one came out, and I was intrigued by the title because it looks fucking nuts. And it's called Infernal Rapist. So this movie is kind of crazy. Cool back art, cool art all around on there. But what was this one? It's been a while. Oh yeah, Carlos, a serial rapist known as El Gato. He's strapped to an electric chair in the beginning of this movie, and then this spirit, the satanic spirit, comes and visits him. Now it's coming back to me.
Yeah.
And basically he says that he makes a deal with the devil basically, and he gets electrocuted and killed or whatever, but he gets brought back to life by the spirit, and he's allowed to continue killing and raping people to appease the satanic ruler. So yeah, it's pretty nuts. So he just basically goes around town and finds women, beats them, rapes them, and I don't know. Just the way that this guy acts in this movie is insane. Something I can't really describe it because it's.
Sorry. I bumped you.
You're good.
I was gonna say, I remember when I asked you about this one, I was like, oh, how is Infernal Rapist? Just casually asking you how it was. And I remember you were laughing at how crazy this was.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's so funny about a guy running around beating and raping? Yep. It's a very touchy subject.
Yeah.
Which I was like, what is so funny about that? I was almost kind of taken aback. And you were like, no, it's not that content was that wasn't funny. It was the way this guy went about doing it.
And he does all sorts of people. He doesn't discriminate. He
does all sorts of people.
He starts out with a guy.
Yeah.
It's insane.
You said that part was nuts.
And then he carves a 666 into each one of their bodies after he kills them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's nuts. It's really out there.
Do you remember what you gave this one?
I think I gave it a 2.5 or something. But I mean, it was ridiculous, and I'm gonna keep it in the collection just because of how weird it is.
And the cool artwork.
Yeah, and the cool artwork. But yeah,
just say you have
it's a wild one.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's that one. Which one did we watch first?
Eat Brains.
Okay. So, we watched this one together. Eat Brains Love. And was this from January as well or February? February. So we were both really excited to check this one out. It gave us, what did we say? It was Warm Bodies vibes mixed with I can't remember what else. Maybe Anna and the Apocalypse a little bit because of the whole zombie thing.
Yeah.
But basically these teenagers in high school, it's kind of not nerdy, but I guess the nerdy kid who likes the popular girl. He wants her, And like it starts off really fast, right? Like
it does.
You like get introduced to the characters, and then all of a sudden they just start like ripping each other's faces off and like biting at the face. And like, I like when a movie does that, but I like when it pulls away. And I know most people would be like, why? I want to see all of that. But like, this one did not pull away. Remember how nuts it was when they were just like
a lot of gore.
Tearing it off, and it was just dangling in their mouth. And at certain points we were like wondering like what they were actually eating on set that made it look so realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Like the scene where they were at the dinner table like eating the guy.
Yeah.
Remember? They showed his like whole junk. Right? Didn't somebody like rip his ding dong off and like chew on that?
I think so.
It was nuts. But it was such a fun ride. So like these two become zombies, and they're kind of like, you know, stuck together or whatever. They're trying to like figure the virus out. And then there's like what's the deal with the girl? The short-haired girl who's like also in love with him.
Yeah, she can like see the she can like she has like telepathic abilities and stuff like that, and she can like see the zombies from far away and kind of just like
where they're at.
She can see where they're at and what they're doing. Yeah, she kind of falls in love with the male zombie and stuff. But the girl that does that is also in the Texas Chainsaw remake.
Yeah, we were trying to place her, and we're like, oh.
Not the remake, the newest Netflix one.
Yeah. She was good. I liked her.
Yeah, but it was a crazy movie, and it's directed by Robin Flunder, who did Idle Hands back in the 90s.
Yeah, that was one thing you said. You were like, I'm gonna like it just from that. I feel.
But yeah, it was like a really cool like zombie road trip type movie, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun.
The ending kind of left you hanging a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of like it was open for a sequel, but you know there's probably not going to be one.
Right.
But other than that, though, just besides the ending, I really liked the movie a lot. It was really funny.
It was funny. There was it's been a little bit since we watched it, so we're not like super refreshed on everything, but overall, like I feel like we, watched it and liked it for what it was. Yeah. So we kind of knew we would.
Yeah, and it's got a really cool slipcover too.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it a lot. Yeah. So yeah, that's Eat Brings Love. And then the other one we watched, this is a crazy ass movie too. It's called The Devinsville Terror. Didn't know really what to expect with this. I thought it was going to be more like demonic because it's like about witches. 300 years ago they burned her as a witch. Now she's back. Okay, so like obviously this is very spoiler heavy, but like I thought we were going to see this like witch like coming back and haunting people like very like physically. And remember we were saying like where is she? Like
it was basically these they burned these like I think 3 witches in the
back in like not medieval times, but
it was 300 years ago, 1800s,
yeah, or nearly 300 years ago. The residents of Devinsville tortured and murdered a trio of women suspected of witchcraft. However, as they burned, the condemned women swore vengeance from beyond the grave. So this movie makes you think that these women are coming back for revenge. They're going to like haunt the shit out of people. But then we come to find out that like this group of men and women in the community are actually the ones that are like terrorizing people.
Yeah, they're just like terrorizing these women.
It's very like culty.
They're basically thinking that they're reincarnations of the witches.
Yeah, they were like making it seem like this woman specifically came in to be a school teacher, and they're like, a lot of people are taking to her, but some are not. The culty people are not taking to her because they know what's up. But she's like, they're like accusing her of being a witch.
Yeah, remember she said that, she says in the movie that, that God could be a woman, God could be a man or a woman. And that was a big thing because they're like, God's a man.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah.
But, just from like memory, I'd say the best part of this whole movie, and I think we'd both agree because like I always say, we rewound it a few times, was the flashback of like the 300 years ago when they tied one of the witches to the wheel.
Yeah.
They tied her to it, and the thing was just like going downhill, and she's attached to it, and it's on fire, and you can tell it's a dummy, but
it's like the burning witch wheel.
Like that's not a funny thing to happen to a human being, but it was hilarious.
And there's a lot of melting in the end of it.
Yeah, like that scene alone, that was crazy. Yeah. Some of the stop motion, like, or the practical effects, whatever, that were happening, like, I was impressed. So
you get like a really underutilized role from Donald Pleasance in here. He's kind of just there.
Oh my god, he's like picking worms out of his skin. Like, what the hell was that?
It's so weird.
Skin condition thing. That was weird.
And he has like a patch covering his neck for no reason. You don't know why.
Yeah, there was stuff that wasn't explained with him, I remember.
But yeah, it's directed by the same person that did The Boogeyman. That's coming out in the halfway to Black Friday sale.
Who's the character? It says character actor Paul Wilson from Office Space. Who's the Office Space actor in this? Do you remember seeing it? I don't know.
It's probably just some side character in Office Space. Who knows?
Well, it says character actor, so I don't know what that means. But this was a crazy ass movie. Definitely not what I expected. Like, I was hoping it would be more like haunty, like, you know, like demonic or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was still really cool. Like,
it was still cool.
The twist was cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think watching it again in a few years or something.
Yeah, because we'd know what we were getting ourselves into.
Yeah, we know what we were getting into. It's one of those. But yeah, I did enjoy Devinsville Terror.
Do you remember what we gave that?
I think I gave it a 3.
Yeah, 3.
3 out of 5. But 2.5 or 3. Something like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think we did good on watching. We watched at least 2. I think before, when we first started this, we watched more, but there's been so many movie theater movies to go and see, and
we
things.
We had to watch all the John Wick movies and
yes,
some other stuff too.
So it was a little harder this month, but I still think we did a great job. So
keep up with it.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add as far as Vinegar Syndrome goes?
No, I'm just looking forward to the next month's titles coming in. What did we get? There's like that Vacation of Terror 1 and 2 is what I'm looking forward to the most.
Mm-hmm.
I like I said with the Carlos box here, I like the Mexican horror movies. They're pretty fun.
Yeah. Would you consider The Laughing Dead?
Yeah, it is.
I love that one so much. We had so much fun with that movie.
I don't mind reading subtitles with those kind of movies. They're fun.
Now, I do want to mention something. I don't know if it's too late for them because I have no idea, but you can tell me and tell them. The $10 thing, has that already happened and gone?
For what?
Was it not Black Friday? Black Friday was a long time. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that ended on Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
It was the $10. They had a $10 donation to preserve the films or whatever from Vinegar Syndrome. Kind of just like a donation to help them out a little bit. And I don't know if it went to a good cause or whatever. Probably did.
Hopefully.
But they promised something at towards the end of the year that they're going to ship all the people that donated. So
yeah,
it's probably going to end up being some like slip box. People were saying because it was $6 last year for the April Fool's invisible slipcover that ended up being like the Invisible Maniac Lenticular slipcover.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I don't know if it's going to be a slipcover or slip box or what the heck it's going to be. But
yeah,
even if I'm just donating $10 of Vinegar Syndrome, that's fine with me too. So
yeah. So let us know if you guys grabbed that too. I know a couple of our friends said that they did. Mm-hmm. At least got one.
Yep.
Another thing, I think we'll talk more about this next month because it actually pertains to that. But obviously we were right on the site at midnight for that big title that was getting announced. And we thought like, oh, is it going to be Killer Clowns? Is it going to be...
Oh, yeah.
What else did we think? Chucky, or Seed of Chucky, and then it was...
Showgirls. The halfway to Black Friday.
Yeah. Will we be showing you guys that one next month? I don't know. I don't know if we got it or not.
No.
I guess you'll have to tune in next month to find out.
You want to be spoiled already?
What?
Those titles aren't going to get sent to anybody till June.
Well, I guess you're going to have to stick around with us until June then. You're stuck with us now. That's funny.
Yeah.
See, it shows how much I know.
So they got the April titles coming up. At the end of April, we'll be getting those, and then May is pretty much going to be the halfway to Black Friday sale at the end of the month. So they're not going to do any titles besides partner label stuff.
Okay.
For that month, and then they're going to ship all that stuff at the beginning of June, and that's going to be our next box after the April ones. So
gotcha.
We're not going to have...
So we'll have a little lull.
A little lull, yeah.
Maybe what we'll do, and let us know what you guys think about this, and let me know what you think about it. We'll just catch up on some Vinegar Syndrome titles, and that'll be our monthly video in place of the subscription haul.
Yeah.
We'll just talk about a couple movies. We'll pull a few random ones. Our whole new shelf back there is organized with all of our Vinegar Syndrome. We finally have them all in one spot.
Yeah, I can move aside real quick.
Hopefully in the near
this is
future,
all Vinegar Syndrome here.
we can do like a, like a deep dive into them. I'm sure Brian would love to share that with you guys. But yeah.
So that's it for us tonight. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next time.
All right.